lesson plan, and a lesson that particularly benefited from the time that I'd spent improving my subject knowledge within handball. This was a lesson that we focused on the different types of shots used in handball. So prior to my time spending improving my subject knowledge within handball, I wouldn't have had any confidence really to teach this, but after spending some time looking at the different shots and looking at YouTube and all different games and whatnot, I was able to deliver this to a class. So I was able to take groups out over here and speak to them about the actual correct technique of shooting. Again, something I wouldn't have really known before heading to my placement. I was able to create resources and go through them with students that were struggling. I was able to produce teaching points and pick up on the areas that they were particularly struggling with. So it may be something like the angle of their arm when they're shooting. Again, before I had invested time improving my subject knowledge, I wouldn't have been able to recognise things like this. And again, the small group questioning was also evident of this. I was able to as well dissect the technique required when shooting. So the time that I'd spent improving my knowledge on shooting enabled me to create a visual representation of exactly what was required, and also to set up or actually show the students what the exercise should be like. And again, I was able to use different teaching points and basically just dissect the different techniques required for an effective shot. Again, just elaborating on that point, I definitely wouldn't have been able to do that unless I spent some time outside of school, in my own free time, improving my knowledge of handball. And here's what I mean by that. Dissecting the shot. So a jump shot's probably the hardest shot in handball, and it was important for me to then go away, create different resources like this, and dissect the different points, and then also be able to teach that to students. So that was really important. And then again, within that lesson, using a peer assessment sheet and breaking up the different bits really showed that I had been through a beneficial journey in regards to the amount of time that I had spent improving my handball knowledge.